is enough said.
Happy Thursday, Heat Nation! Your boy Ernest here, and I am back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Would really appreciate the support, you guys. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're pushing to 5,000 subscribers. Hope everybody's doing good with the whole Hurricane Milton situation. Family here is good. We're living great. We're staying positive. Hope you guys are doing well as also. Now, let's go ahead and rock and roll on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Now, there was a preseason game scheduled for tonight against the Atlanta Hawks, but that game was canceled due to the whole Hurricane Milton situation. It was rescheduled for the 16th, I believe. So, no game tonight. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something a little bit different. As most of us know, yesterday, Netflix released the Starting Five episode that involved our best player, Jimmy Butler. There was a lot of things that were revealed in the show that were pretty awesome. You know, you got to see two of Jimmy Butler's children. Didn't see the mom. Was wondering about that, but you saw Jimmy's kids. You saw how he interacted with his family. It was a beautiful thing to see. But you know, this is a video, and I'm sure all of you know what I'm about to go with. It was reported in the documentary about the loss of Jimmy Butler's father. And I want to go ahead and touch a little bit about that, you guys, because in the documentary, Jimmy Butler revealed that he actually found out that his father was sick during that whole 2023 playoff run, where the Miami Heat were the 8th seed as a play-in team and shocked the world and went to the NBA Finals. Jimmy found out before Game 7 against the Boston Celtics that his father was dealing with a terminal illness. He goes on, wins that game, wins the MVP, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, but before the NBA Finals, when Jimmy Butler was doing all the press, they kept asking him, you know, where's that MVP trophy? And he said, it's with my dad. Jimmy Butler gave that trophy to his father, took care of his father during the illness, and I'm going to read you a quote that Jimmy Butler said in the documentary. Right after the All-Star break, my teammates really needed me to be a lot better, Butler said in the show. I always want to answer to that call, but I couldn't care less about basketball right now. I don't care. It sucks to hurt. It sucks to lose people. I didn't know what to do. No amount of money in the world could bring him back. Basketball, no matter how much I played it, I couldn't fix that. End quote. Oh, a little other piece where I'm getting to. Butler said that his father, Jimmy Butler Jr., died of terminal illness on February 8th, which led him to take a leave of absence following the tragedy as he missed the team's final 3 games before the All-Star break. That was reported by Anthony Chang. And we remember this last year, you guys. I'm not sure. For those of you that don't remember, it right before the All-Star break, Jimmy Butler did take a leave of absence. They said it was for personal reasons. You know, I think Ira Winderman even reported about the loss of his father. But they weren't really giving too much details on it. You know, this Miami Heat team, you guys, one thing I love about this team, they keep everything close to the cup. You know, personal stuff like this, they don't let it leak out. You don't have snitches in the organization. The Miami Heat do things the right way. And this is a big deal because Jimmy Butler, from what you saw in the documentary versus what you've seen him before this documentary came out, he's a very private person. He doesn't really want all of his stuff being aired out there. And that was big for the Miami Heat to not let that out there. And I give great respect to Pat Riley, Andy Ellsberg, Eric Spoelstra, and the organization for keeping him protected. So I think that was a great thing that they did. My condolences to Jimmy Butler, to his family. I know how tough that is personally, you guys, because I've experienced it myself. This December, it'll be 8 years since I lost my dad. I was not as close to my father as Jimmy Butler was showing. My dad, we left my dad when I was about 4 years old. I'm not going to get into the personal situation, but, you know, we separated. My dad lived about 20 to 30 minutes from me my whole life, and I basically saw him maybe less than a handful of times every few years. just the way it is. It is what it is. But when he died, it hurt. And it's something that still follows me to this day. It's not something that goes away. The pain doesn't go away. It stays with you every day. And I can only imagine what Jimmy Butler was going through last year. Losing your dad and having to perform in the grandest stage of them all. Because he came off of this amazing 2023 playoff run, and now you got to do it again the next year, and you're dealing with something like this. It messes with you mentally. And it just sucks that Jimmy Butler got hurt and tore his MCL in the play-in game. Because if anybody knows Jimmy Butler like I do on this team, he takes that type of motivation and he turns it around and he makes it amazing. And I know he would have played in the playoffs last year for his dad. And the point that I'm getting, you guys, and one thing that I want to say moving forward, I think we're going to see a different Jimmy Butler this year. I think you're going to see a Jimmy Butler that is playing for the right reasons. We're going to see a Jimmy Butler that is motivated this season. We're going to see a Jimmy Butler that is playing for his father, playing for his kids, playing for this organization. I understand that people are throwing stigmas on Jimmy Butler. And you know what? This documentary, if you don't sit there and give Jimmy Butler a little bit of flexibility in your mind, thinking, damn, that sucks, let's give it another shot. I mean, come on. Because I understand that there's basketball, and I understand that we as fans want to see our players play and want to see them win. But at the end of the day, be a human being. Understand that when somebody goes through something like this, it's a big deal and they need to mourn. So Jimmy Butler, I know that this year is going to be a big year for him. I know that he's going to lead this Miami Heat team the right way. He's in a contract year. He's been hearing the stigmas the last 2 years. He lost his father last year. You are going to see a motivated Jimmy Butler along with Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, and these boys. These dogs are going to do what I've been saying for years now, and that's to put another year on this banner. I'm not making excuses for Jimmy Butler. I'm not saying that it's okay that he takes all this time off. I'm not saying that it's okay that he coasts through some games in the regular season, but I will say that Jimmy Butler is not a lazy player. Jimmy Butler is a winner, and I know that deep down inside, Jimmy Butler and this Miami Heat organization are a match made in heaven. And I know that this team can win an NBA championship. We just need all the pieces to fall together the right way. So Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this documentary? What do you think about Jimmy Butler's father's situation? Do you think that that was a reason that kind of got to our failure last year? Or do you think not? What do you think about this season moving forward? Let me know in the comments your thoughts, you guys. Don't forget to like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. My apologies for getting a little bit emotional, man. I mean, when I talk about my dad, I guess I still haven't gotten over it. But remember, you guys, and as you hear from the background, I got two little amazing little girls out there that just keep my head up. Always find the positivity, guys. Always find the things that make you go. Stay happy, stay positive. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Get me to 5,000 subscribers by the beginning of the regular season. I'll do a $50 giveaway. Until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Let's go Heat.